Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life moves fast when you do what you want.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Dream Bigger, Live Larger podcast. I am your host, Adeline Lys, and today we will be talking about detaching yourself from other people and learning how to change when it's time to departure, okay? And just being uncomfortable with the comfortable, if that makes sense. If you guys are interested, keep on listening, keep on watching. This is Dream Bigger, Live Larger podcast. All right, so boom, skitty wop wop. Your girl has been, taking, I didn't take a break. I just took a 1 week break to just rejuvenate, recharge, and figure out what this week's episode is going to be about. And a couple days ago, I was watching I Am Shelly, my favorite vlogger on YouTube. And she is moving she moved already. And she was just explaining how in her mid-30s, it's time for her to enter a new chapter in her life and be uncomfortable with the changes in the next chapter she's about to enter. And being detached from things that were in her past. Well, basically detaching herself from her past and becoming someone different. And that really resonated with me. Because even though I am in my late 20s, I am someone that attaches to someone, especially in a romantic relationship, very heavily and not very quickly. Well, I could say very quickly. Let me be very transparent. And it was something that resonated with me when she said, I'm watching a vlog and she says, you need to learn how to detach, whether it's from something very sentimental or just someone. You have to learn how to detach. And I'm like, damn. Like, it kind of hit me. I was like, I do attach myself to someone, especially someone that I'm newly dating, a little bit too quickly because I'm envisioning things in our future and because things are going so well and it's the puppy love stage and everything is just so nice, so sweet, and you're just so in that lovey-dovey stage. And it's like, girl, you don't know that man. Let's not do too much now. So yeah. So it kind of resonated with me because I'm like, damn. I gotta learn how to detach, especially detach from people that are no longer serving me. It's no longer purposeful. It's just no longer. I wrote down, I am no longer fighting to be heard. I am no longer fighting to be seen. I am learning that this is my time to build a tribe of people that I need to be around. With good quality and good intentions, and just learning how to build my community and not being afraid to let go of my past. That is something that I really want to just put out there in my future because there's a lot of people that I love dearly in my heart, but sometimes things just doesn't work out, and I have to learn that longevity doesn't mean that I have to stay. I just need to love you from a distance so I could protect my peace, my sanity, and just making sure I also have a peace of mind. Okay? I need to learn how it's never too late to build new communities and have new friendships and new relationships. It's never too late. I always seen on Instagram it was a saying that don't give up because you haven't met the people that you're going to fall in love with. I love that. It says, and when I read, and I always save it in my archives or just whatever, I always repost it. And I just keep reminding myself, I haven't met the people that I will be falling in love with. And I mean friendship wise, even friends that will turn into family one day, and even loved ones, and or even like or intimacy. So that's what I mean when I say that. And I need to learn how to understand that for me to embrace my new journey and meeting new people, I also need to learn how to detach myself from the old me as well. I need to learn how to detach from my old patterns, my past mistakes, and not letting it get over my head that I am not pursuing what I really want to pursue. Okay? I also wrote down envision the people that you want around and who you see in your life in the long run. I wrote down, ask yourself, what type of people you want to be around? What strong community that you want to build, that you want, and you see people and you want them to be in your circle. Okay? That's what I mean. I also wrote down, enough of the longevity talk. Enough of like, oh, I know this person for 20 years. I know this person for 80 years. I know this person for 10 years. I know this person for 3 years. It doesn't matter how long you've known a person. It's the quality of the friendship. It's the quality of the relationship in general. And I always say this in my episodes. It's the quality of the relationship. Okay? The quality of the relationship. It's about, what do you guys gain from each other? How do you help each other grow? How do you love each other? So on and so on and so on. Okay? I also wrote down, learn how to start over. Learn how to challenge yourself and pray through it. In life, one thing I realized, nothing stays the same. Nothing. Everything has its own period of time where it's going to be in a season of change. And we have to learn how to be uncomfortable with the changes, okay? Sometimes we're like, oh, we got to be comfortable with the changes. No, sometimes we have to learn how to be uncomfortable. We have to know how to get shifted a little bit, because we always expect things, especially me, to stay the same. But sometimes you need to maneuver within the season. You need to learn how to maneuver within the changes, because not everything is going to stay the same. It's life, right? And we always want things to go our way. And I'm here to break it to myself too. It ain't going to stay the same. Be uncomfortable with the changes. Don't be desperate because you're lonely. I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people you see yourself around is the characteristics you have within yourself. You can have an open mind and you love everyone and you want to be around everyone, but sometimes you attract the wrong type of people because of the desperation you have of being lonely. And sometimes you really have to just take a step back and analyze, like, what the hell did I get myself into? Just because you're in a season of loneliness doesn't mean you need every single person around you to feel like you need, like, to feel that comfort of feeling that, oh, I have a genuine community. Because some people that you have around you are not supposed to be around you. And I want this to be said loud and clear. If you are in the season of desperation and you're in a season of loneliness, be alone. Do not attract every single spirit and energy and people around you. Just stay by yourself until you learn how to heal from what you are going through and learn how to just be comfortable with being alone. Okay? Now, I also wrote down, learn that sometimes the things you expect from people, you will not get. So when you have a high expectation of someone and you like, hey, I know that I've known this person for quite a while. I know I put them on a high pedestal. I know they're going to come through. And when they don't come through consistently, the way you come through for them, that's when you're going to learn how to detach yourself, okay? Detach. When it comes down to, for me, I'm going to be very transparent, I've always been in a season of being lonely. Not lonely, but just being alone. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I do get in a season of being a little lonely. For right now, I'm lonely right now. But I need to learn how to be comfortable in it and not attach myself to every single person. And just because I want to say, hey, I'm around this person, I just need to learn how to be by myself. And I love being by myself. It's when the night falls, I'm like, damn, I need to let somebody to cuddle with, you know what I'm saying? But all jokes aside, I love being in my own element, and I love being in my own thoughts and just in my loneliness era, I could say. But for me to know that who I want in a person and who I want around me, I need to learn how that everyone needs to be around me. And I need to detach myself when it comes down to just letting things go. So this is all I have for this week's episode. So we're going to enter the solution part. I wrote down dream. Detachment doesn't always mean a breakup. Detachment means you just need a break to rejuvenate and get yourself together. Okay? Live. Always understand that you come first, and if you know you're not in the zone and you're not in the situation where you're supposed to be in, put yourself first and maneuver and go about your day and go about the changes, okay? I know this is like a little random episode. Well, not random, but like, something a little different. But I'm just here to tell you guys, detachment is something that's very important in our season, okay? So yeah, that is it I have for this week's episode. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And yeah, I love you guys. Bye. See you guys in next week's episode.